I really want to go to Hole in the Wall. There's literally no parking. Like, I parked, well, there's 3 cars in the parking lot, and it can take probably 5. But of course, the 3 cars all parked like crazy people, like there wouldn't be 2 other cars coming. So nobody else will fit. I guess I could park there. I don't know. There's all these no parking signs. Fire lane, no parking. And the gate is shut. So I'm just going to quickly see if I can get there and get back before I get in trouble for where I parked. Well, I hiked down a little bit to Hole in the Wall, but I didn't feel comfortable where the bus was parked on the kind of on the gravel road there. So I came back. I'm gonna see if I can catch Hole in the Wall when it's not as busy, or maybe I'll borrow my parents' Jeep and take it down there. Who knows? I just didn't. There wasn't enough room for the bus, and I really am really conscientious of where I park it lately. Just my brother's truck was just stolen, and it's awful because the people that stole it, they just burnt it at a trailhead, and he had to pay to have the burnt truck towed, and it's just awful. So it's really made me conscious of how long I leave the bus, where I leave the bus, and maybe in this video I'll add how I locked the kayak up on the roof. I just did that this morning. So I'm not certain that anybody would be able to take the kayak very quickly from up there. But I don't want to test anybody. I don't want to give them a chance. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can, there's a couple other trails that I know about here that they don't take too long, and I think I'll just go skirt around those because I know there's a bit more parking. So yeah, first I'm gonna run into Canadian Tire and grab a couple extra propane cylinders. I don't know, I find that in the bus, the weather is not quite cold enough. It's not as sunny out here as it is in Alberta, so I don't draw a lot through my solar, and my kayak and my paddleboard are covering some of the solar panels, and that's just the way it was made. I put solar on first, and then I got a kayak, and then all that kind of stuff. So I do have plans someday to add another solar panel to the front where the kayak does not cover it. But until then, I'm not pulling in as much solar as I would in Alberta. But Mark, the paint guy, did also wire the alternator in the front and the batteries in the front to charge at the back, and the house batteries, which is great. But if I'm parked for a little bit and I don't idle the bus or drive, then of course my battery bank goes down a bit. So anyway, long story short, I'm gonna grab some propane because I actually don't mind using my buddy heater for a quick warm up of the bus, just really fast. I know it produces moisture, but if I've been out hiking and I'm cold and wet, it's just a quick heat and then I can shut it off. So it'd be nice to have a couple extra cylinders on hand. I don't have my propane stove, so I don't need it for that. Yeah, that's the plan. So that's what I'm sitting here in Canadian Tire. I'm gonna run in and do that, and then I'm gonna just go see if I can go catch some water, some rivers, and some scenery, and I'll share that if I get a chance to do that. So thanks so much for watching and joining, and if you haven't already, you should go check out Ryan on Sharing My Life. He's living in a van in Nanaimo right now. I brought him out a mattress, so a foldable trifold mattress. So go check out his channel. He's doing really good. Like his channel is really skyrocketing. So go see how he's doing and help him out if you can. That's what we're all here for, right? We all kind of help each other. I of course don't live in my bus, but I do adventure in my bus, and this is my 3-week adventure that I'm on right now. So I did get a chance to meet up with him when I came to the island, brought him the trifold mattress, and he's given me a few shout outs, which is really, really kind. So go support his channel, Sharing My Life, and I'll meet up with you guys in the next clip.
Don't stop, turn off the lights. Nauseous when I wake up. Don't quit, I fell for you. Don't break it in two. Long time before I knew us two would follow through. Hold out, don't give it up. Good things can come to those who wait. 'Cause you make me feel like this is for real, and I want you till dreams grow on the moon. If you're a falling star, I wanna fly with you. I want you till it falls out the sun. It's standing up for you. It's standing up for you. Ooh. Standing up. Standing up for you. Ooh. Standing up. Standing up for you. Break down when we're apart. Too far, I'm in the dark. Now don't fold my foolish heart, and don't wait for magic sparks. Make it work, although we get stuck on the low. Breathe out, we can't forget. Hurts like a bayonet. 'Cause you make me feel we're in this for real, and I want you till dreams grow on the moon. If you're a falling star, I wanna fly with you. I want you till it falls out the sun. It's standing up for you. It's standing up for you. Ooh. Standing up. Standing up for you. Ooh. Standing up. Standing up for you. And all I need is reassurance. All for you. Long time. All for you. I want you till dreams grow on the moon. You're a falling star. I wanna fly with you. I want you till it falls out the sun. Standing up for you. Standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up. Standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up for you.
This is Stamp Falls. I've done a video here before at the beginning of my channel, but since I couldn't park at Hole in the Wall, I thought I'd come down here and make some coffee and sit by the river. But I'm thinking that I might see if I can get a site down here if it's not too much money, and just stay the night. Like, look at that. That's where I had coffee last year. Anyway, I'm gonna go drive through the sites and see if I can get one, and then I might stay here the night. I've always wanted to stay here. And sometimes they're really, really cheap at this time of year, so I'm just gonna go over and see how much they cost. And I'll let you know.
Life keeps spinning, no one's winning. Are we ever gonna stop pretending that there's no ending? There's no mending. When is this bubble gonna pop? I'm sorry, but our time is out. Whatever we had is long overdue. I know we've had
This is my view. This is nice. I've always wanted to stay here, but when I came last time, it was July, and so it was, of course, packed. So now there's like 8 empty sites. So I splurged. Whee! I don't like to pay for camping, but I wanted to stay at this place for a long time, like years. So I'm super excited. I hope it's cheap. I think it's like $20, so fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm going to read my book. This is a really good book. Found. Yeah, I'm gonna read my book and make some coffee and eat some jujubes by the river. I know it's a weird combination. Anyway, I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, so I have my dinner. It's just some fresh pasta with spinach in it and some pesto sauce, and then little bits of old cheddar right there, and then a baguette with some red pepper and garlic spread on it. It's a pate, but it's like a bean pate, and then a coffee. This is gonna be delicious. I know it looks kind of weird, but it's super tasty and super cheap, which is good. I'm sitting here in my sweater. This is a sweater from my mom knit this long time ago for my dad, and we always called it the sick sweater, so when you got sick you would put it on, but I just like it to wear, and it's chilly by the water, so I put the sick sweater on. Yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy my dinner. Well, I finished my book. It is, I think, 8 o'clock. The fire is almost out. I have tea with coconut in it, and I'm just hanging out in the bus. Today I really wanted to go to Hole in the Wall, like I had said earlier. It just didn't work out, and I guess it just goes to show you it doesn't always work out. I'll have to either go back when it's not as busy or with a smaller vehicle, just so I can park in the limited parking that they have. Anyway, I still had a great day. Came down here to the river, staying the night, and tomorrow I'm heading to Tofino. So that will be fun. So anyway, I'm going to sign off from this video. I hope you all had a great day, and I just wanted to thank you all for joining my channel. To new subscribers and old subscribers, I just really appreciate you guys watching and coming along with me. This has been a really fun trip so far. No complaints from my end. So I'm going to enjoy my tea and then probably go to bed. I might find another book to start. I don't have many left that I have a little library in case you haven't seen it. It's just above the driver's seat. It's right there. What? Right there. Yeah, so not a lot of books up there, but there's a few. So I might start another one and then just go off to bed. So on that note, thanks again. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.